Hey guys, I am here to get into Dead Man, which is directed by Jim Jarmusch and released in the year 1995. And this is just a really mind-bendingly original moment in Jarmusch's filmography. And his collaboration with Johnny Depp is just incredible. I mean, there are all kinds of just amazing cameos here, ranging from Chris McGlover, Robert Mitchum, Iggy Pop. And it's just, and you got a soundtrack by Neil Young as well. This is just kind of an all-star kind of project in its own original, sort of like Gabriel Byrne as well. Um, Alfred Millennia, Billy Bob Thornton. Like it's just Steve Buscemi. It just really goes on as one of the best casted films of the projects of the '90s. And typically, Jarmusch's projects are kind of hanging out with characters in the moment. This atmosphere, I would say, seems significantly more dangerous by contrast. And it's just a really entertaining and unpredictable kind of layered screenplay, which just gives me a strong kind of like Neil Young kind of aesthetic in general. It's like kind of a muddy, swampy atmosphere. Even some Coen Brothers influence as well. It's a very odd kind of masterpiece, and it's like an aesthetic that value that just seems like it's one of the coolest. Like it just holds up as one of my favorites of all time. Where you're just witnessing completely dry, mundane scenarios, and then just overwhelmingly strange things start to happen with bizarre encounters, and characters just are gradually made into warriors based on these strange interactions. The screenplay is just incredible. I mean, this is really one of my all-time favorite Johnny Depp performances, along with Ed Wood. And yeah, this film is just explosively good in many ways. It really is kind of a moment where Jarmusch just really takes this and makes it sure that he just makes something a little bit experimental than usual. This is a pretty offbeat kind of film. I mean, we're still with his general simplicity, but it's a very offbeat kind of mind-bending sort of story from a very down-to-earth perspective. A lot of awkward moments in between, just kind of like a spiritual quest, but a very original kind of spiritual quest. Kind of unpredictable, a lot of darkly comedic moments as long as like unpredictable violence. And I would say Neil Young's atmosphere soundtrack kind of gives us a bit of like a desert atmosphere largely. And it's just a really layered film from start to finish. Like it really just, I think it holds up as a very original moment of like mid-90s filmmaking in general. It's one of my favorite westerns of all time. It's a fantastic neo-western, and landscapes here just look incredible. I mean, it's very open. You see very Andre Tarkovsky influence in ways of depicting the atmosphere, which just holds up really strongly. It's just a really unique sort of vision of the West. And it's just very, very lovable kind of project from start to finish. Just as he gets further in, it's very poetic perspective. It just feels like a very, very strongly evolved take on any other Jarmusch. And this is the first Jarmusch project I'd ever seen. And I instantly was very intrigued by this. I think I needed to see more Jarmusch to fully love it, but I certainly felt instantly intrigued. But yeah, this is just strongly recommended for some incredibly original filmmaking right here.